Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. This is your fellow paesano Rino Z speaking. One segundo, per favore. Welcome to. Just a little test to see if you can hear me. Please let me know in the chat because sometimes this StreamYard is not 100%, but it seems like it's working, isn't it? Before anything, guys, put a like and subscribe. I want to see those likes coming up and those subscriptions going up. We see some people out of the chat. Mr. Nick Cardone, vai. Io sono pronto, tu? Mr. Marco, dai. Remo, what's up, paesano? I'm doing good. Yourself? Of course, Marco. Fino alla fine, we'll talk about this Juventus that, as always, when there's a Juventus game, there's always some drama. Second game, there's already drama. Like, can you believe this? Ma io non riesco a capire un cazzo. We'll talk about Juventus. We'll start off with the games as well. And grande Mirko Fregate, ma che cazzo sta a dire? Cominciamo bene. And let's take care of business, shall we? It was a pretty interesting week. Of course, drama never ends in Serie A because there's always something. Then it's just, it is what it is. We just gotta laugh about it. I laugh about it because I don't pay too much attention about all the drama that's going on, you know, with the referee, this and that, blah blah blah. Ragazzi, godiamoci un po' di calcio. Let's enjoy calcio, and let's not worry about you know, the BS and the things that we don't need to talk about. Because if we're always worried about the refs and this and that, chiudi il telefono e that's it. Continuano, tu dialetto abruzzese, ovviamente stai cercando di parlare abruzzese, che make? Tu sei di Torino. Mr. Santino in the house, what's up? Yeah, Lukaku to Roma. How you guys feel about that? Lukaku, we don't want you at Serie A. Oh my God, I know Roma has been bad because the last game they lost, how much? 2-1 against Verona. So we'll see. It'll be nice to see him and Dybala. This guy's this. I was hoping that he was going to go to Saudi, but now he has to bust our chops in the Serie A. Ma sì, ma mi sono mezzo umbro e piemontese. Ah, che bel musculo. Let's continue on. Let's start off with the games. Frosinone Atalanta 2-1. Whoever expect that? How many times I tell you guys, with these small teams, never underestimate them. Frosinone mi sta simpatico because it is close by my town. So to see them win against Atalanta, that they got some good players in company, it is kind of shocking because this Atalanta last 3-4 years, man, I'm not really happy. Are you? We'll wait and see because it's still early. Then we got Monza Empoli 2-0. Good job for Monza. Then this famous game, Milan-Torino 4-1. I've been hearing whole week about this Milan game. Ragazzi, calm down. Like, you know, nice goal from Pulisic. It's 2 goals at the Serie A. 2 penalty shots from Mr. Giroud. And who scored the last one? I even forget. Move on. Sorry, my brain is like, because I didn't wrote down nothing. I'm just going with the flow. Then we got, like I said, Verona and Roma 2-1. Yeah, the special one. Non va bene, non va bene. Fiorentina Lecce 2-2. This Lecce, we got to be careful that even the top teams, we already witnessed with Lazio last week, they win. And yeah. And now with Fiorentina 2-2, Mr. Marco, no perché, no party milanese. Esatto, but you should say that to your fellow brother, don't you? We'll get into that. Don't worry, I have lots to say about that game. Then we got Lazio Genoa. But no, hold on a sec. Juventus Bologna, okay? Oh, Teo Hernandez scored. Thank you. I gotta write that down because I didn't write it down last Santino, but thank you. Teo Hernandez, okay. Thank you very much. Juventus Bologna 1-1. Eeh. Lazio Genoa. 1-0 for Genoa. The great man Retegui scored. Mizzica. Then Napoli, Sassuolo, Napoli never surprised us. 2-0. Salernitana Udinese 1-1. And of course, Cagliari Inter 2-0. Another one that people said that Inter dominated. Guys, you guys beat the Cagliari. Even Celano, my hometown, could beat the Cagliari. Come on. Let's be honest. Okay, let's start off here. How should we start this, guys? You ask me. How did you guys thought about this Frosinone Atalanta game? Pretty shocking to me, but it's nice at the other hand to see Frosinone beating Atalanta 2-1, the first time in Serie A after going to Serie B. I don't know what's up with Atalanta. Yes, they had to, but even last week they were struggling to win because at the last minute, boom, boom, 2 goals, you know. So we'll see what they're going to be their next, which we'll look at it later, which will be the next games, but we'll talk about it con tempo. But it's a good job for Frosinone. So we see these small teams because it's good to see these small teams so we can have an idea what these small young talents, even Italians, and it will be always good for the future so they can choose a big team and maybe at the, how you call it, the national team. So I got to make myself fancy. So kudos to them. We'll see what will be next because their first game was against the champions, Napoli. So we'll see what they will manage to do next. Atalanta, I don't know, Mr. Gasperini, non mi sta piacendo. He has the team, but I know it's only the second game, but let's wait and see. Monza, Empoli, and Monza beat Empoli, which I'm impressed because I do like Monza as a team. So last week they got beaten by Inter, and now they beat Empoli. So we'll wait and see. Now let's talk about this Milan game. To be honest, these guys are doing the 4-3-3. Correct? So it's true they sold what's his name, Tonali. They got all these players, and it's true. It's with Torino, Bologna. Stiamo uscendo, okay? Then we gotta see because in a couple of weeks they're gonna go against Inter. So there we're gonna see the real pasto about this Milan. But Pulisic, I really like him. Like, even though he didn't play that well with Chelsea, with Milan, he's showing his true colors. Because when Pulisic came to AC Milan, I was like, because with his injuries and stuff. So let's hope that the poor guy doesn't get injured. But he's showing it. First time in Serie A, 2 beautiful goals. Can't say no to that. But Leo was up in the. I didn't like him that much. What about you guys? Then Giroud scored 2 penalty kicks, guys. The first goal was, let's say, kind of beautiful. It was Bologna, but let's not make him Messi, okay? Then Teo Hernandez scored the last goal. Torino managed to score 1 goal, but unfortunately, we just have to wait and see. Like, they have a good midfield, good attacking. The defense of Milan, it's a 50-50, but we'll see with the big games, especially when they go to Champions League. We'll see how is that going to manage. Verona, Roma, embarrassing with the special one. We'll see. I don't know if Dybala was playing because I barely watched the game, so we just gotta wait and see. Because now with the entrance of Lukaku, we'll wait and see. Now I got a comment from Mr. Santino because we're getting into Fiorentina blew with Lecce. They were winning 2-0. Azzo 2-2. But I'm telling you, Santino, Lecce, we got to be careful, man. They caused problems with the big teams last year. And now with Lecce, I know with Lazio, and now with Fiorentina. Okay, Fiorentina is a good team. They're not like Milan, Juventus, Inter. But you know what I mean? By beating Lazio, I don't know what to tell you. So, but this Fiorentina, even last week, 4-1 against Genoa. So we got to wait and see what they're going to do in the European competition, which I don't remember if they're still in conference or, are they at the Europa League? I can't remember. I got to look into that. Now let's get into some business. I guess everybody's waiting for, shall we? Okay, before I get into that, uh, one second, one thing at a time. Mirkuc, Milan to penalty, Napoli to penalty. Us, zero. For your information, Mirko, the Milan penalty were fair because I got a friend of mine. He's a referee, Mr. Nick Cardone, and he told me the reality. With the Juve think that wasn't penalty. If you don't want to listen to me, I hope my boy Nick shows up. He can explain to you how the situation, how the procedures of the ref. So let's not focus on the ref. We gotta focus on ourselves. If we always find an excuse about the ref, like I already hear a lot of Juventini, non solo te, Mirko, complaining about the ref, but you know what I mean? Napoli, I can't say much because I barely watched it. So before I get into Juventus, I had some. One second, I will go. Okay, then Santino's gonna answer. Mirko, we also got lucky. We should have had a red card. That was a penalty. The referee messed up. I heard he got suspended. We had to say the truth. True, because the guy got suspended. But the penalty that Mirko's talking about with us, that wasn't penalty because I was confirmed from our boy Nick. Now I haven't wrote down what he told me. Unfortunately, it's on my phone, but it is what it is. But Santino, only to Juventus these things happen. You know what I mean? So let's see. Moving on. Mirko, if we are real Juventus, we don't have to be mad because we didn't play really good, but about what they did to us again. Two penalty for us, first half, and with two game was different. Come on, enough with this penalty, Madonna. Madonna. Grande Bertel, buonasera. Io sto bene, tu? Come ti è piaciuta questa partita? Adesso sto parlando della tua bella Juventus. Fammi le domande, te lo spiego in italiano, ok? The ref was bad and missed calls for both teams. Paisano, I'm confirming through one of my friends. He's a referee. I understand everybody's anger, but we should not look at the refs. We should look how we played. Because the first half, it was a caca, man. Like, come on. Locatelli, non si sa dove sta. And, you know, I understand the problem with us is il centrocampo, the midfield. Okay, poor Pogba came at the 60th minute, but he doesn't have 90 minutes in his legs. Poor Fajuli was injured. He tried his best. Like the first time at the second half, he played good. Well, we'll see at the next game. But come on, guys. Let's be realistic. If we're always focusing on these freaking refs, man, then people text me, oh, you guys robbed the game. Okay, cazzo abbiamo rubato the game. Please. Like I said, the one with Bologna, because Ealing fatto il boo-boo, that's supposed to be. Well, you want me to tell you? The second half we played good. Unfortunate for Vlahovic. That was 40 Jogo. That was offside. I don't want to hear none of that crap because that was offside. Capish? Then he scored finally, which Vlahovic, I like to see him. Thank God we didn't get rid of him. Thank God. Chiesa, but you know, we got to understand that they're even in the wrong position. I know people complain about Chiesa. And to answer you guys' thought, the second game we can tie. We're still in August. Bravo, Mirko. This is my paisano Nick Cardone. When I ask questions, he's a referee. He said, what? 1000% offside. 1000% that was offside. Hey, people still say it wasn't offside. I'm referring to this guy because I don't like to talk about refs. Like, don't let me talk about refs the whole night because I want to talk about how they play in campo, in the field, because us, we're going to finish at 3 a.m, guys. Because the second half, they played good. Then, of course, Pogba coming in, it made a difference. Because thanks to Pogba, he gave that assist to Ealing, then Ealing to Vlahovic, bada bing, bada boom. That's why I caused the goal. Because as much, most of us were mad with Mr. Poor Pogba, but even if he plays that 20, 30 minutes, we cannot judge him as a player. Unfortunately, he has these injuries. Let's hope. We got 3 days left in the Mercato. We need another midfield, but are we gonna get one? Probably how you call it? January maybe. We just gotta be happy what we have because Locatelli. I'm sorry, this game, but he's he's not a regista. He's a mezzala. Allegri puts him in the wrong position. I'm not complaining about Allegri. People already told me today, "Oh, you're defending the refs because you don't like Allegri." No, I'm not saying nothing about Allegri. I've been positive because it's not his fault. Okay, I know he was mad. He did not do the interview because it's all on him, guys. Because if he screws up these games, ragazzi, qua Allegri non l'avete bene because let's say we lose with Empoli in the other games, Signor Allegri, as much he won't be the blame, Juventus will not think about it twice to say, shh. But of course he did his job, go to the dress room and to yell at everyone. That's what I heard. But then, of course, Bologna, all these small teams, you know what I mean? They always play better with us. So let's wait and see. Mr. Santino, poor Kostic. Allegri doesn't like him. He led Juventus in assists last season. Now he's probably going to leave. That's one of the reasons that he wasn't on the bench. He's on sale, Santino. So I don't know. If you get Samadic, that's fine. But you got to understand the guy's 30 years old. So I don't know, man. I have a feeling he's going to stay. We won't sell him. Mirko, yes, was offside, but if it was Inter Napoli, do you think was offside? Surprised he didn't even complain because Rabiot was in front of him. Rabiot was in front a little bit. Let's not look at Inter Milan. We're all talking about Juventus. If we act like babies, amici belli, come on, man. Hey, I'm saying what I know through my paisano. Here's your answer. Enough with the offside, damn it. Nick, I'm sorry. I didn't write down what you explained to me, but if you want to explain so I can post it on the thing. Sorry, I did a bad job not writing down notes. The offset is not controversial. There you have it, guys. There's no point complaining here. He's saying the truth, and I trust his words. You can hear what the guy said on Mediaset, the Francesco, whatever that guy is. But when he says things against Juventus, he's bullshit. Then finally says something positive that was rigore, that was an offset. He's good. Like you gotta understand, these guys at Mediaset, they have to make everyone happy. You know what I mean? It was offside. No excuses. Got to win at home. Bologna should have a penalty. Roberto, fai quattro passi, please. Okay? Don't even start because you guys got lucky. It's still early for you. Blocking the keeper's vision from an offside position. It's in the rules. Check. Law 11. Bravo. Bravo, Nick. Mi fa piacere. There's your answer right there, guys. We got to be honest that our team non ha giocato bene. Second half, yes, but come on, guys. Let me have my paesano Luca Bertoli. Perrine è forte, la difesa non benissimo. Locatelli da galera. Bravo. Chiesa ha lavorato come sempre. Dusan ha fatto un bel gol, ma non ci siamo. Se incontriamo una squadra seria, sono cazzi amari. In other words, Mr. Luca said, Perrine is tough. Our defense, not too good. Locatelli is for jail. Moving on. Chiesa, he worked as always. Dusan, he did a nice goal, but we're still not in. Because if we go with the bigger team, è finita. There's still lots to work. Grande Luca, hai detto perfettamente bene. Nick, what do you think of the Ealing incident? Red card penalty. So we're doing I should call this the ref check. Sorry, guys, I got my nose. 1 second. Sorry, because I have a little bit some allergies or sick because working too much. Mirko, Nick, you're right, but there is always a but. Oh, come on, Mirko. Madonna, mi sta sempre a lamentare. Please. Remo, for me, I think it was a record. Well, that's what my friend is saying. He's a referee, Nick Cardoni. I agree. Hey, I agree. Only in Serie A this porcaria happens. I don't hear that at our league, maybe in Spain, France, my Premier League. They're really puntuali. They're trying to make new rules, but there's always something. Madonna mia. Anyways, guys, it is what it is. We have to accept reality. Like my paisano just said, Luca Bertoli, non ci siamo. We're still not in shape. Yes, we beat Udinese, but if we're going to go against the big teams, c'è tanto da fare, eh? Because unfortunately, this is the team we have, and you know, and we have to accept the reality. Yes, it was a red card, but it wasn't because VAR and referee didn't see it. Okay, whatever you say, Mirkuch, che ti posso dire? See, here's the drama. I'm here to talk about calcio, but you know, okay, Nick, should have been called on the field, but that's a hard one for VAR to call back. It's not a red card, though. It's called Doxo downgrade. Denying a goal score opportunity in the penalty area is yellow. Complimenti, Mr. Nick. Next time I have to write this down. Sorry, I have to put you in the middle of this. Hoping to have you next time. Maybe on the next referee, because you're going to be talking a lot about the referee situation, Nick, because we said, yeah, it never ends. It never ends. Roberto, no excuses. Can go out in half down 1-0 and home, especially versus Bologna. The first home game can keep coming back and try to win a game at the last minute. As well, the refs save Juve again. Ma che cazzo dici? What are you talking about? You are so anti-Juventino. It's unbelievable, man. Buddy, you have two easy teams. What are you talking about? Your team, you guys had bite some players. We didn't. We have the same team players from last year. Ma che mi stai dicendo, Roberto? E su. Wait and see. You're going to go against Inter. Then you got the Champions League. Then we're going to see a lot of falling pieces, my friend. Mamma mia. I believe he was last man back. We had a bad game. It happens. We need to regroup and improve for next games. You're not going to go 30-0. You will have some good players. True. Very true. Cardone, last man back, resulting in a penalty kick, is now a yellow, as long as the defender made the attempt to play the ball. There's your answer, guys. So don't argue with Nick, because Nick knows what's up. Not because he's my friend, because he does it for living. He does in New Jersey, Boston. He refs the young girls, MLS. Ragazzi, parliamoci chiaro. Keep on putting the like and subscription, guys. Always lots of fun with Calcio with Rino. It never ends. The team played like the fans supported at the stadium. Yeah, but second half, my friend. But then after that, Luca Bertoli comunque Lega era arrabbiatissimo. A fine match lo sentivo urlare di sto povero, qualcosa è caduto. Io ho già detto questo, che Allegri ha fatto brutto ai giocatori. C'ha ragione? Tu che ne pensi? Perché tifosi vergognosi? Why bad fans? What are you trying to say? Explain, Mirko. We have to bring back the curva. Enough is enough now. Elkan destroy you like he did to Ferrari. Yeah, you're right. Speaking of Elkan, Mr. Agnelli, from 16 months, and he went down 10 months off. Well, we'll see what happens. Like, I'm not expecting him to come back, but I am expecting him to do something for revenge to Gravini and company, because slowly we're putting the pieces, the puzzle together. So something is coming for those guys. So Santino Merenta, Rino, who do you think will win the Campionato? Be honest. but it's too early to say. I don't know, man. I got three in my mind. Milan, Inter, and Napoli. And Napoli, we still don't have to go. But it's going to be a fighting race. But I think these three teams are going to fight. Juventus, we got to wait and see. Maybe I might change my mind on November, December, but long way to go, man. This is a very early question, my friend, because speaking of Napoli, they went 2-0. As a Paisan just said, two penalty. I didn't know that, so I can pretty judge the Napoli game because I didn't watch it. But your thoughts? Because if you go at the stadium, you have to support the team, not just watching silent like a movie theater. Mirko, it's not even their fault that they have rules there. They made stupid rules that it's unbelievable, man. Like, no comment. And you know better than me with Elkan and company. Yeah, Joe Masi. Hey, ma non esageriamo. Not because you guys beat Cagliari. You guys dominated the game. If I were you, calmati. Yeah, you should join Roberto because between you and Roberto, siete tutti e due cartonati because you guys are two Milanesi. You can play 50 minutes of a game and hope to win the game. Gotta play 90 minutes. Buddy, relax. You're exaggerating. If you don't say stop, you're out of this chat. I'm telling you right now. Sei troppo anti-Juventino, like my buddy Joe Masi there. Wait, Allegri was super mad and screaming again Bologna dirigente and not with the team. Go and listen. Even with the team, at spogliatoio stava discutendo. Ma che stai a dire? Pure allo spogliatoio, Allegri was arguing with the players. Madonna mia, every time it comes to Juventus, there's always something. Madonna. Anyways, moving on. Lazio loses with Genoa with the goal from Retegui, the guy that kind of had his success with the national team. Correct? We'll kind of talk about the national team after. So we'll see. This Lazio, between Lazio and Roma, I know it's the beginning, but we'll see what happens. Salernitana, Udinese 1-1. What about your home team, man? You all win the Scudetto 1 year. Grande Nick! Who are you saying this to, Joe and the great Roberto? Roberto, don't let it get to you, Nick. He's anti-Juventino. You can't get along with anti-Juventino. He's a very bad sportsmanship. Don't let it get to you. Speaking of Inter, before I get into Mr. Santino, I don't know what is going on with the Roma teams. They're playing like caca. Yeah, that's what I just said, man. Like Lazio loses with Lecce. Roma with Verona. Like, che cazzo. Dybala isn't playing. Buddy, you guys haven't won in 10 years. Please don't talk. What are you talking? The last time we won was 2019. You guys haven't won over 10 years. If it wasn't for Conte and Paper Cartonato, you're still paper champions, Joe. Ma please. Madonna. Speaking of Inter, they beat Cagliari, a Serie C team. Like, they make it sound like they beat, Real Madrid. Yes, apparently they dominated the game. Come on, you guys beat a Cagliari that is not 100%, guys. Like, what do you want to talk about, man? Like, seriously. Mamma mia, you guys make me laugh. I don't know, I just watched the first half, 2 goals after the second goal was like from Lautaro. I even said that you guys are going to win, so. But we'll see on the next games. You guys got Fiorentina next week, so let's wait. Let's wait and see. Yeah. Blah, 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 Chihuahuas. You guys need to catch over to win after 25 years. Yeah, tell them, Nick. Why don't you tell them about the free Scudetto di Cartone 2006 that was confirmed? Yeah, you're going to have a lot of disappointments like last year. 11 losses? Please. Mamma mia. Ma, what are we talking about here? Sorry, guys, I got the espresso machine because my wife is making a nice espresso so I can relax a little bit. It's always drama, especially with the Interisti. And now they're convinced because they got this 2006 Scudetto di Cartone. What do you expect? Like the guy, Giuliano Rossi, back in the day, he woke up. It wasn't supposed to be given to Inter when Juventus win the Serie B. Don't you think? Giulio Rossi, che non c'è più, he's dead, he just gave it to you. You guys were third. Ma di che caso vuole fare? Ah, let's see your boy Limone Inzaghi, what he's going to do, buddy. So, but besides Inter, yeah, they've been good. So there's going to be a big test next week. Fiorentina in a couple of weeks after the national break, I believe. When after the national break, they're going to play on the 16th, and they're going to go against Milan. So we're going to see what's going to happen. We will wait and see. Fake Inzaghi, the real one, won the World Cup. Filippo Inzaghi. Yeah, keep on going, Roberto. Nobody listens to you because you're anti-Juventino. Io non sono al movimento anti-Juventino. I'm not in the movement of anti-Juventino. Buona serata, Roberto. Next. So, these are the games so far. So far, so good. The espresso machine is going. Sorry, guys. Thank you, honey. La mia signorina. Quindi, ragazzi, dimmi voi. 1 second, guys, because I got my nose kind of. I'll be right back. 1 second. Sono ancora qui. Ah, devi andare. Grazie tanto, Luca. Spero che hai capito quello che ho detto. Io ti ho spiegato in italiano la situazione. Tu cioè, la pensi come me, come Nick e tanti altri Juventini di questa partita. Quindi spero di rivederti, ok? Grazie tanto e condividi, amico mio. Guys, still keep putting the likes and subscription. See, there's always some fun with Calcio with Rino Z. It's always a good time. I might be doing live maybe in 2 weeks because there isn't any interesting games, isn't it? Let's wait and see. Let me double check before we move on because okay, aspetto un secondo, ragazzi, before I get in there. Okay, buonanotte. It's getting late here in Toronto. Have early work tomorrow. Ciao, ragazzi. Santino, thank you very much, my man. Ci sentiamo, ok? Have a good night, my friend. Allora. One second, guys. I gotta do something. Sorry. I just want to look at something here. Keep on putting those likes and subscription. Internet never gives me what I want. Mannaggia la miseria. Okay, I just want to get into something here, but unfortunately, this has been a caca. A big caca. Ma vaffanculo sorda. Sorry, guys. Era frega, ma mannaggia. 1 second. Serie A. Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to find something. Let's talk about poor performance from Sandro. Why is that guy on the team? You're not the only one that says that. I don't know. Like we got rid of poor Bonucci, then this guy still Here, I have no idea, my friend. It's unbelievable. Let's hope can get rid of him in the new year, but I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I feel you, my friend. I feel you. Che dobbiamo fare questa è la vita. I can't seem to go through, guys. Mannaggia la miseria. Let me see if I go like this. Okay, now we're talking because I want to see where are the next games. Then we can talk about more, don't you think? So September 1st, Friday. Okay, before I get into this, Mr. Roberto. Oh, now you're trying to be that nice guy. It's Rino with the Rino, not Reno. Non va bene. I'm not going to answer you to that if you don't spell my name right. Well, we need a midfielder. That's what we need. Our midfielder, and you still. What are you thinking Juventus needs? Which position do they have to improve? The midfield, the centrocampo, Roberto. Come on. Gatti should be a not Alexandro. You're absolutely right. Moving on the next games. Friday, September 1st. We got Sassuolo Verona, Roma Milan. Well, if Lukaku comes, be careful. Plus, they're playing at Roma, so Udinese Frosinone, bella. Bologna Cagliari, Napoli Lazio, Mizzica. That's going to be a tough game. Let's see some beautiful action with those guys. Atalanta Monza. I'm going to go for Monza, man, because Atalanta are not impressing me. Torino Genoa, the Inter Fiorentina. Joe, be prepared. It's your funeral. Empoli, Juventus, and a lot of you are going to say that Juventus is going to beat Empoli, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Then Lecce Salernitana. Then there's going to be more tough games because Juventus is going to go against in 2 weeks on September 16th with Lazio. Then Inter Milan September 16th. So that's going to be very interesting, guys. Then we're going to be talking. I might not do it live next week. Maybe if something comes down with Juventus, I might have some guests. Hoping to have Anthony from Interworld Wild. So we'll see because he said he's down. Paisano, Grande Adam, you should ask your son to calm down. We're not going to win. What do you mean, the Scudetto or the next game? Well, Empoli. Like I told you with the Scudetto, my friend, I don't know, man. You see, your son doesn't give up. Rina, I don't know why he doesn't give Mechanic more time. Locatelli doesn't give enough. Hey, what's this game? The last game, Locatelli was fine. So I don't know. Mechanic? Ma che cazzo devi fare a hamburger guy? Mechanic. We need another midfielder. We need some Mamatic. Somebody like that, guys. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Just hold on. 2 seconds. We are going to win. It's still early. I don't know, man. I'm still looking second place, so we'll see. We'll wait and see because we need some new entry. Like I'm hoping to see somebody on January, but we have to wait and see, my friend. Moving on, guys. Enough with the Serie A. What are your thoughts about this national team? We just found out today that Mr. Mancini is officially as a Saudi guy, the new Saudi coach. Before get to that, Remo. Pogba looked fat and slow to me. I don't think he's ready. What do you think? I agree with you. If he gives, some minutes, because those 30 minutes that he played, bro, it still show a big difference at the midfield. I know he's not the Pogba like before. Even my mother said he's a little bit fat. No offense to the Pogba lovers, but I don't know, man. I only hope. Sorry, Nick, you had to hear that. I just don't know. Like I said, I even told Nick, because we talk a lot on the phone, if he shows up at 20, 30 minutes, fine. If they have the chance to sell him, at the end of September, sure. On January, I don't know what to tell you, man. This Pogba, like we cannot judge him as a player, but with his injuries, man, then of course he's a little bit fat because he's always doing. He went to LA doing photo shots, being a model. Like he he was too hurt to play with Juventus, but he had time to play basketball and football for marketing. Come on, guys. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. What are your thoughts with Mancini coaching the Saudi? I know a lot of you don't like the idea. Like my friend here, Mancini is a traitor, idiot. The way I look at it, Mr. Adam, it's not 100% his fault. We have to blame even Gravina, man. Because Gravina put all the pressure on him. He didn't want to listen to him. And, like the last game with the national team, all the pressure was in without reality, poor Mancini, And he has to look for himself. He was making 3 million with the Italian national team. Now he's making 30. He doesn't have to deal that much stress, I believe, with the national. Because to deal with Gravina, amigo mio, you know better than me. Non va bene. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I know a lot of people don't like the idea, uh, you know, with Mancini. Spalletti gonna win us the World Cup 2026. Hey, I have nothing against Spalletti. As long as they let him do his job, I am more than happy. If they're gonna do like what they did to Mancini, my friend, because I heard Spalletti doesn't want Barzali, so maybe Barzali might join Mancini. Then I don't know what's happening to Buffon because Mancini chose Buffon, so I don't know if he's gonna join Spalletti or he's gonna join Mancini. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I heard that Jorginho is not going to play. He kicked him out, which is a good news. And I can't remember who else. So he's taking off all the old guns. I only want to see Chiesa, Fagioli, Di Marco, Raspadori, Gatti. These young players need to play. Punto e basta. Of course, Barella, Bastoni, Tonali. The guy's scoring like a maniac at Newcastle. Come on. We have talent, guys. We got to get this thing rocking. Se no, non va bene. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to say. Fratesi, yeah, you're right. I missed that. So be do. Huh? You have to jump in with the Inter guy. Well, let's hope that he lets him play, Spalletti. Fratesi's not bad. Faggio is not bad. Huh? Miretti, Chiesa. Non esiste only Fratesi and that Baccalà there, Bastoni Barella. Yes, Bastoni Barella, no judgment. Come on. You should have said someone else, not your favorite team. Come on, Joe. Because next week they're going to play September 9th. So wait and see. Let's hope we qualify. Then, of course, I'm going to do a live during that. Well, after the game, I'll do a live. And yeah, Zaniolo, I'm not too sure. I haven't heard from him. I don't know if he's going to put Keane. Kazade, I hope so, but we'll see. Because I heard Kazade now he's not playing with Leicester. That's what I saw the latest today. So we'll see. Yeah, if he brings the young guns, why not? Let's wait and see, guys. Please put a like and subscribe. I want to see these things rolling. What a great time. 45 minutes, more than almost 10 people. I'm enjoying it. Lots of fun. Are you? This is about it, my fellow friends. Always a good time chilling with you guys. Either you're Juventini, Interisti, Brutti Interisti, Brutti Milanisti, Napoli, Lazio. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. Even though there's this rivalry, I always like you guys. So pretty much that's about it, guys. At least you have something more to come. What are your expectations for the next games, guys? Inter Fiorentina, who's going to win? Between Inter Fiorentina, that's going to be next week. Let me see. Roma, Mina. Okay, let's start with. Thank you very much, Adam. Let's start with Roma Milan. I'm going for Roma because they lost 2 games, so I don't think they're gonna lose again. I give Roma 3-1 against Milan. What are your guys' thoughts? Come on, keep on commenting. I'm gonna show you what's up. Sassuolo Verona. I give Verona 2-0 because Sassuolo fa cacare. Your thoughts? Then I go on to the next. September 1st. Let me see. How did you like that, Roberto? 3-1 for Roma. Poco do io. I just love to bug you guys. That's my job, guys. Either you like it or not. This is the whole purpose of Calcio with Rino. Everybody went to sleep? Huh? Can take my prediction, Roberto? Good boy. Napoli Lazio, Mizzica. I'm going to go for Napoli. 2-0 for Napoli. Milan won't allow 3 goals. It's going to be 2-0 Milan. No, no, no. If Lukaku joins, if Dybala's in, you're done, buddy. Poco do io. Keep dreaming, Roberto. Napoli Lazio go for 2-0. Atalanta Monza, I'm going for Monza. 2-1 for Monza. Torino Genova. Inter Fiorentina. After 2 wins for Inter, they're playing at home. I give a 2-1 for Fiorentina. A tie and a 2-1 for Fiorentina. Let's see. 2-1 Milan Remo. 2-1 Milan, Inter Fiorentina 1-1. I'll give a little bit credit for Fiorentina. Maybe 2-1 for Fiorentina, because you never know. They're playing at home, I get that, but 2-1 for Milan. I give a victory for Roma. We'll see. Well, let's wait and see. Empoli Juventus. I give a 2-0 for Juventus. What are your thoughts about that game? Adi mamma. Let me see here. Yeah, continue on, my fellow friends. Let me do something here. Nobody comments, nobody call me. I guess people are still busy. 1 secondo, guys, I'll be right back. 1 minuto. Sorry, man. Well, I had to double check because I'm using my phone and unfortunately people message me, so just wanted to confirm for some things. So, guys. Oh, and by the way, the Calcio Mercato. Of course, we found out about Lukaku, but Pavard supposed to be an Inter. I haven't heard nothing, so still not done deal. We'll find out at the end of the month because the end of the month, the 31st, the Mercato is going to end. So we'll see if there's any surprises at Juventus, which I doubt it. But with Inter, I don't know. It seems like Tuchel doesn't want to get rid of Pavard. So, what are your thoughts on that? Because the Saudi is going to still do Mercado by the end of September, and we got to be careful to our fellow teams. They might get some of our players till the end of September. So, anything can happen with that situation. So, other than less, nothing much, nothing special to say. Let's wrap things up. Let's move on to the next chapter. And yeah, it is what it is. So yeah. Sorry about my nose, guys. by working too much and the weather, hot, cold, smoke, lasciando azzurri. But I thought just to come out tonight because I promised her I was going to do a live, so why not? Why not, guys? Thank you for all the love and support. Please keep on putting these beautiful likes and subscription. It's always a pleasure that a lot of you like my content. I will cover some news tomorrow, maybe uh, Wednesday, because pretty much um, I'm pretty sick of talk about the mercado because there's nothing special to talk about. So we'll see if there's any news. Of course, I'm going to talk about this. There's names after names, but you know what I mean. Nothing too exciting, you know. So I'd like to say thank to Mr. Nick Cardoni for helping me out. Thank you very much. And guys, let's be realistic. Enough complaining about the refs because we gotta look at ourselves. And if we're always complaining about the refs in Compagnia Bella, non va bene. That's not just with Juventus. Every team has this problem. Only in Italia. Like, come on. Let's enjoy the game. Let's enjoy what we see in campo. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you all. I guess I'll talk to you lovebirds soon. Till then, if I don't see you next week, maybe after the Italian national game, okay? Thank you very much. Share the video, put a like and subscribe. Who else we have here? Thank you very much, Remo. Un piacere. Grazie. We'll see you next time. And like and share my content. It'll be a pleasure, my friend. Always a great honor. Until then, bada bing e bada boom. Where is that? Okay. Like and subscribe. Ciao ciao e arrivederci.